Hey, good evening, Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope. Let's Talk presents the Poetry Corner every Tuesday, 8 p.m. For this is episode 10, and as you guys can see, we have a full cast tonight. We got the Magnificent Seven. That's what I'm gonna name them for tonight. The Magnificent Seven. So tonight we got a new poet that's gonna be joining the show. Her name is Gina Storm. How you doing, Gina?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. I'm happy to be here.
And we're happy to have you here. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right. I was a preschool teacher and a daycare provider for children with special needs for 23 years. And 8 years ago, I decided that I was going to turn my love of poetry into my passion. So people were telling me that the notes that I was putting on Facebook were poems, and they were actual poets. And I was like, no, those are just my thoughts. And they were like, no, that's poetry. So I decided to embrace that. And I did an open mic, and I didn't have a stage name or pen name. So I put it to a vote with my Facebook friends and fans, and they voted unanimously for Gina Storm. So Gina Storm was born 8 years ago. I live in a suburb of Chicago, Joliet, Illinois. I have an adult child and three grandchildren that I love with every fiber of my being. And poetry gives me life. So Storm writes poetry because I am a poet, but on a mic, I freestyle. So
Okay.
that's what I'm doing tonight.
Well, without further ado, we're ready for you.
All right. I hadn't given any thought to what I was going to call this, but I think that since you dubbed us the Magnificent Seven, that's what I'll
Hmm.
call my freestyle. The Magnificent Seven. I'm so happy to be here tonight. Every time I'm on the mic, I feel like I have died and gone to heaven. I didn't expect to feel this good immediately, but I'll tell you one thing for certain and two things for sure about me. I love this with every fiber of my being. There's something inside of me that comes alive, and my entire body has to vibrate. I feel like right now I'm pulsating and I should be emitting the light. If you can't see it right now, that's okay because one day you will. But I do this and I have to freestyle it because that's the way God gives me this gift. It's my skill. I like to write poetry often and sometimes I share, but when I try to read a piece that I wrote previously, it just doesn't come out the same way. So I have another flair. I do this thing that I call a freestyle where I freestyle around the piece that I already wrote before. So when I came on this evening with all of y'all, I decided that I was going to have to be magnificent since we've been dubbed the Magnificent Seven. I'm doing this from my dome, and people say that that's the way that it goes when you're a freestyle spoken word artist, but I know it comes from my heart and then out of my mouth. And I hope that you enjoy. I'm Gina Storm. Thank you for indulging me. Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, Gina.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I
Wow.
love that, Gina.
Wow.
Hi.
Wow, Gina.
Hi.
Appreciate that. You
Yeah.
Oh,
you
it.
that was
you
so
you hit it out the
lovely.
park. You hit it out the park, Gina.
I
Mm.
appreciate y'all.
So you
Thank
from
you.
Chicago?
I'm from
Shots
Joliet,
him.
Illinois. My parents are from Chicago, but I live 45 minutes southwest of the city.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Well, we appreciate you, King. You could take over. I got some things I got to do, but I'm here. But Gina, I'm looking forward to your stuff tonight.
Mhm.
Yes.
I'll be feeding off their energy. Thank you so much.
All right, no doubt. Next up, the bet. We gonna roll poetic. We're gonna throw you right out there, man.
Okay. All right. No problem. The title of this piece is called After the Dirt. I pulled myself up out the dirt, tucked in and buttoned my shirt, exposing myself to a scary reality. A black man awakened with integrity. To silence me, they want to invoke fear by those wearing the badge and riot gear. All I'm trying to do is uphold a dream, lost in today's civil rights battle, it seems. Being hung from a tree, not too far a memory. Now I have rights and freedom, yet I still feel like a slave in a white kingdom. No matter how long the oppression went on, Being black and unarmed, afraid to keep going. My sons have to walk these streets, reduced to a radio scanner code, heartbeats. Will I survive the night while the KKK walks in broad daylight? I pulled myself out the dirt, tucked in and buttoned my shirt, not brainwashed because I want and need a paycheck. The communities is looking for them to serve and protect, make a difference rang out from our ancestors. We're too busy being actors, faking like I'm doing something when in actuality I'm doing nothing. Harvard, Yale, and Princeton inspired some, while Morehouse, Morgan State, and Spelman produced greats and then some. But I pulled myself out the dirt, tucked in my shirt, stopped looking at hurt, prayed for my brothers and sisters at work, challenged by past, present, and future worth. Not all the racism on earth can make me become less than I was at birth. Stand up, kings and queens, dust off the filth. Sometimes you have to pull yourself out. Forget the street cred. I have clout, forged in the fires of the ghetto, molded in the heat of adversity. Let me go. I pulled myself out the dirt, tucked in and buttoned my shirt, grabbed the devil by the horns, let him know no demon thorns can bloody my white pressed and starched shirt that I dusted off, pulling myself out the dirt. And that's that piece.
Yes.
All right, baby. All right.
All right.
Let me just say something that Gina started off. She's in Middle America. They call Chicago is like the center of everything, and and then Poetic just brought us right back to the reality of our situation. Appreciate you guys. Like I said, always I appreciate you guys, all of y'all, the ones that come all the time. Just keep that fire going. King, you
All right, Jules, we're gonna rock with you. We're gonna start with the bottom row right here. Then rise on up.
Okay.
Like the pyramid thing. We're gonna rock it out.
This is a little sassy piece I wrote called "You Doing Too Much." You coming in and then going out, making me laugh and making me shout. Cries of love, echoing across seas of rhythmic melodic beam. Performance time, smoke and mirrors. Nothing is ever as it seems. You invite me to your table, but what you serve makes me sick, unable to ingest, digest, or suppress the knowing. You make life decisions with your magic stick. Now it's time for your main act. You always make that pleasing. Disappeared. You be gone before you be leaving. Illusions, delusions, confusion, performances, all that you know. New act, new cast, new script, new show. Making us laugh and then making us shout again. Moans of pain, master tears on pillows now saying, man, you just doing too much. You really need to stop. All you really needed to say was that you came through for that rock.
That was fly. All right. Nicole, we're gonna jump you in the stage right now.
All right. So I was telling my
wait a
mom.
second, Nicole, 1 second.
Yeah.
For because it's a lot of us on the stream. Try when a person's saying their poem. Everybody try to mute their mic.
Oh, okay.
So I was telling my mom, I was like, yeah, they coming out with a lot of stuff all the time. She was like, well, you better get to writing. So I thought about this one and I finished it up pretty much today. And no title, but it's the anticipation grows because the day is here. The virtual stage is set. You up next. Are you ready? Okay, what you got? The soliloquies are flowing, rippling, and cascading off various lips. The cipher is hot. Everyone's listening to the intricate formulations of thought. Just vibe to the groove and the mood in the room, each bringing their own uniqueness. It's nothing but love. Fingers snapping, deep sighs, and heads bobbing to the bars laid. I hope you all enjoyed and look forward to the next time. Here's your official welcome to the Poetry Corner. It's Tuesday.
Okay.
It's Tuesday.
Yeah,
It is.
that's what's up.
Jumping out there.
Thank you.
Nita, you gonna take the floor?
Okay. All right. It's so hard to breathe under the invisible knee of a system designed to suffocate, eradicate, assimilate our melanin in the names of stars and stripes that don't shine for us and empires that suppress our truth. It's so hard to breathe with the rhetoric of all lives matter attempting to stifle the genocide taking place while we sleep, jog, walk, play, speak, or resist injustice while being Black. It will stay hard to breathe for as long as we remain divided, unhealed, quiet, or expect our Black lives to matter more than it does to anyone else. It will stay hard to breathe for as long as they keep burning the cross and we remain on our knees, asking Jesus for his mercy and not truly understand that we are gods. We are gods. We are gods.
Woo. Woo.
All
Man,
right.
I see the mood we going in tonight. Like, I see this direction.
That was definitely fly. That was dope. Jazzy, you want to take it from here?
Yes, I'm so excited because the first poem I was going to do has something to do with what Poetic and Nita just said. So I'm like, yes, I wasn't the only one feeling that way tonight. So I'm just going to do mine, get that one out the way. Everybody's been dope. It's called Land of the Free. This so-called Land of the Free doesn't have shit to do with me. I belong to a broken system, a set of things working together as parts of a mechanism of an interconnecting network. But who the fuck is working together? And why do I feel it's only working for people who aren't colored? Ooh, she said colored. Give her 15 lashes and then send her back out there. There, the land of the free, where society tells her how to be. Be proud, but don't be loud. Be natural, but straighten your afro. Dress nice, but around your hips, your skirt's too tight. Be proud of your skin, but dealt differently due to my complexion. See, I'm confused. Went from physical to mental abuse, still interlocked in a system that hasn't changed their views, but still wants you to be you. In their land of the free that doesn't produce any fucking freedom. And if you think I'm lying, then ask Corinne Gaines, Sandra Bland, Tamir Rice, Tatiana Jefferson, Eric Garner, Walter Scott, Alton Sterling, Freddie Gray, Trayvon Martin. Oh, damn, that's right. They didn't fucking make it in the world. If you try to be free, then we are fucking taking it. And if you're too dark, then you won't make it to the mark. And if you don't know how to grab your license without moving, with your hands in the air, with them behind your back, then peace.
Woo.
All right, sir.
Woo.
That was
Woo.
definitely dope.
Nice.
Fire.
Woo.
Y'all lighting it up tonight, huh?
Woo. Them chips is in the middle of the table, baby.
I know, that's peace though. I mean, I got this piece I call Emergence. Meet a submariner of poetry, deep diver of literature, expressing with charisma, manifest before December. The wait is well worth it, many in this time hurting. What I notice while observing is the lack of real learning. Attending meetings with others, channel Frederick Douglass, dissect all the stories about Christopher Columbus. Manual to living was given, halt your speech and listen. Only way to come together is if we add and kill division. Connect what's been parted, dodge the marked target. Let's clean up the trash and bag away the garbage. Unite as a force through the source and use a source. If the code must be Morse, then mirror back what was lost. Remember signs and symbols, body language from temples. Everything is simple, salute the spoken word generals. Appreciate the factors of matters that are resolved. Let the God King Atterbury book you on the card. King.
Yes, sir, brother. Yes, sir.
Oh, that's how you coming, cuz?
Uh,
That's how you coming?
that's that moon energy, man. That moon energy.
That first round was I don't even know if y'all can compete with yourselves right now. Like, but it's a great thing that the energy is going.
Yes.
If you're in the chat, make sure that you like, subscribe if you're on YouTube, and if you're on Facebook, make sure that you like and share. If you're in the Let's Talk group, you can't really share it because it's a private group. But Let's Talk, we also got a page, so it's like a fan page. You can also share that as well if you would like to share that, and let these beautiful poets know, how y'all feel about their poems. And King, it's on you, man. I'm just here, man.
We're gonna do a different rotation. But what it gonna start it off with you, my brother?
All right. The title of this piece is called America Bent Me Over. America legitimized, epitomized, revolutionized the plight of the black race, characterizing, criticizing, colonizing everything about our space, denying the part of history where they raped, robbed, and recorded the facts, or at least the facts that they wanted to display as acts. America bent me over. Without Vaseline or any other form of lubricant, and thought that making love to my elemental, fundamental, and judgmental thoughts was welcome. You wonder why I'm distraught and unfathomed. Your soft vocal cancer penetrating my right and left frontal lobes like a party dancer. Except you think you can erase the past, grieve in the present, and make crazy love to my future. You know what? Keep your Kama Sutra. Stop telling me to get my college education so you can enslave me with thousands of dollars of student loan debt, grabbing on my private parts while I slept, giving me oral satisfaction with more BS funk that it's over. America just keeps bending me over, kissing on my educated melanin, caressing my thoughts, forcing an urban erection. I can no longer support falsehoods through elections. I vote for sophistication, not greased and lubricated KY pockets. Get up off your knees, wipe your chin, and just stop it. See, America bent me over, left me in erotic expressions of a life to discover. Oh, I discovered the lie in broad daylight. Marry me, say vows, and give me civil rights. Or will you grab me from behind and slap handcuffs on me, right? Embracing my insecurities with twisted verbal foreplay in the moonlight, whispering sweet nothings in my ear, making sure you kill enough black people to create fear, unarmed and bound, cowards, because in a fair fight, you would be castrated and hung from the ground. So you don't like how that sounds? Let's go these rounds. General Lee, a hero to some, brainwashed so you come to the knowledge that America is bending me over, lusting in the cesspools of lies upon lies, the fakest relationship I've ever had. Why? Because I recovered to discover America bent me over. And that's that piece. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. We're gonna flip this back around. Gina Storm, we're gonna flow with you right now.
All right, I mute myself. I love this. I love this theme that y'all are on, so I'm gonna have to go in the same vein. I'm gonna title this freestyle, "What Are You?" I get questions often when people talk on the phone with me. They can't see me, so they don't know who I am really. They just hear a voice, and sometimes they say they hear an accent. I don't hear it any longer, and I tell you, it's not my voice, it's your ear. You're listening too slow. And that's okay because you don't know me like that. So I need you to understand that this is one fact. It's not what am I you should be asking me, it's who I am rather. It's not that your language is confused, it's just that you don't know me, so you can't see who you're speaking with. So if you're thinking that I'm Caucasian because I'm articulate, shame on you. If you hear an accent that makes you think that I'm Boniqua, then sometimes I am because I'm Puerto Rican on the weekend, you see. If you're wondering what my ethnicity is and how it's made up all the parts of the whole, I'm a mutt like everybody else in the United States. But when you see me, you see a black woman. So I am still a target with this same oppression that everyone else is feeling. Doesn't matter how I sound, it's what you're seeing. So I may sound like one thing and look like another, but don't get it fucked up. I'm still a black woman. I will defend my life, those around me with every fiber of my being. I'm heavily stocked and armed in my home. If you come to me, you will understand and feel it. I will hit you with that heat in a center cluster in the middle of your chest. You won't have to worry about what's going to happen next. 911 was your emergency. I just shot an intruder. In peace.
All right, all right.
Oh, wow.
Hot. That was hot.
Whoa. Wow.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was definitely
Wow.
dope. We gonna mix
Gina
and change it up a
Storm.
little bit.
Mhm.
Jazzy, I'm gonna throw you in the air.
Oh, hey. All right, so this is actually something I wrote between last night and this morning. So this is like a new piece. So hopefully I get to say it. Just read it. I don't even really have a name for it, but it's like being toxic in your own relationship. There's a thin line between healthy and toxic. And to say I walk a thin line is approximate. I was borderline in love when he kissed me, filled me with feelings I wasn't ready for, had me ready to kick in people's doors. He was amazing. Everything in my body went through a tasing when he touched me. It came from his soul. To love him forever became my goal, but I wasn't ready. My brain and heart was scattered like confetti. Was saying to myself, I can't let this nigga get me because I've been there before. Feeling shattered, sleepless nights, heart sore. I had to fuck it up before I loved him more. So to protect me, I threw in insecurities. Threw in questions like, do you really love me? And our relationship began to stagger. His love began to lagger, but he still wanted to love me. So I had to turn it up a notch and bring in toxicity. Like, this love isn't for me. And who is she? The she. That gets them every time. Even when they're telling the truth, you tell them they're lying. And it's not because I don't want love. It's because I'm scared to feel. Because being sick of heartache is real. So I don't do these things intentionally. This shit just happens subconsciously. And I don't recognize it until he leaves me. Then I stand there alone, victim of my own sabotage. He tried to love me, but I pointed out my flaws. Even with sex, I only took off my drawers. And while he said, let me make love to you, I told him, don't touch my poop. But when in my dreams, love making and freaky sex was so simple. But in real life, it was a tug of war with my t-shirt, hiding every scar and dimple. And in all reality, this man seemed past my imperfection, only my golden complexion that was radiant to him, and he wanted more. But I subconsciously ended this game and I didn't allow him to score. If I could pick up all the pieces and try again, I would not. Because I'd be waiting for the payback of his heart to eventually fill my spot. So I sit here with the tug of war of love and war. And for now, I'm going to sit this one out until I understand what taking chances is all about. There's a thin line between healthy and toxic. And to say I walk a thin line is approximate. Peace.
She still ain't getting.
Yes.
Look,
Yes.
look, she still.
Definitely dope and
Look,
fly.
she still ain't giving me my
Yes.
phone, but she's staying in good graces.
That's fire. Fire.
Love
I
it.
love
Getting
that.
busy
piece.
tonight, huh?
Fire.
Nita, you ready to rock and roll?
I think so.
You of course, huh? Shipwreck.
Okay. This is called Reminders. Some people will say so much has changed, but the truth is, it's only the packaging of a dream that was never ours but sold anyway that has been amended. We are starkly reminded of the cotton fields, the slave ships, the whips, the chains, the rape, the torture, every time one of us is murdered in the streets by white hands in blue and pink with the stench of the sty wafting over. We are starkly reminded every time we are gunned down, choked, hugged and hogtied, that nothing has changed. That no matter the torture and its injustice, that we have to fight for our peace, fight for the right to walk the streets that were paved with gold, with the strain of our backs and the nooses around our necks, and our bodies that swung from heights and shadowed the setting sun. We are starkly reminded every time one of our brothers, sisters, daughters, sons, fathers, mothers, uncles, aunties, nieces, nephews, cousins is murdered because the fear of the blackness in our skin is far greater than the fear or threat of any consequence, and that all lives do not matter. So we must remind ourselves every day and unapologetically that our Black Lives Matter, and do what we can do to preserve, heal, and raise each other up. That's it.
Bars, bars, bars. Man,
Definitely on point. Wow. Nicole, we're gonna rock with you right now. You there?
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay.
All right. So this is a little short and sweet, but a lot of events had this on my mind. This is called Strong Advice. Never grow up too much that you don't take the time to appreciate the benefits of life. Take time to inhale the crisp, cool winds of fall. Realize that every given day realize that every given day is a gift and not owed to you. Always remember the good times as well as the bad, because that's where you gain your strength. Never close your eyes to the blessings you have come to know. Take a moment to thank the Creator for His mercy, love, and kindness. Realize you never stand alone, for He is always holding your hand. Always remember your struggles of your past, because they build you up and give you character.
Nicole said,
All right, Cole.
ain't no fun if the
All
humble
right
can't
now.
get none, huh? Okay, Nicole.
Julia, we're gonna rock with you right now. We zigzagging.
Okay. Thank you. This one is called Invisible Blackness. Look at this woman, younger than me, but trying to call me a girl. I try to tell the sisters my age, but as soon as I turn my back, they go and call me squirrel. They say I have light privilege, assuming that the color of my skin has made me better. Never even bothered to ask me if wanting a better life caused me to be a go-getter. You see, that's the complexity that I face. I am dared to rise, but I'm damned if I fail. It's not my flesh that's up for grabs this time. It's which side of the fence I choose that's now up for sale. But time and pain and disdain have taught me that there is no side. I'm just a soldier with the blood of kings and queens running through my veins, love on my skin and courage in my eyes. And yes, I'm from the West Coast, not Cali, but Maui, the land of empires and scholarship and too much gold to tally. Not 1/4, 1/8 mulatto, quadroon, or octoroon. My great ancestors made love under the stars and moon of Cameroon. I am a daughter of the water, called into being by Nut, Yamaya, Lilith, Venus, and Oshun. I wear gold when I kiss the sun, and silver when I hug the moon. Invisible blackness. Yes, that's what you see. I'm black on black on black. Yes, Hein, that's me.
Mm-hmm. I like that. Black on black on
Yeah.
You better get it.
Hey, Jules,
Jules, you going for the stack of chips on the table,
you've
aren't
been
you?
hot, Jules. Man, you took a couple week hiatus. I see what been going on. You've been in the lab. You've been drinking your cucumber and lemon water, detoxing.
I've been listening.
Under the sunlight, the new moon done came in and brought that energy back.
Oh,
Man.
Oh, definitely.
Yes, sir.
It's going down tonight.
Woo.
All right. This is a piece I call Element. My last night in housing, short visit with my family. Saw the elder lady Nancy and her broke brother Danny. Quick exchange of convo. He still reside on her couch, living in the same house, moved up north from down south. There was a big dog in the lobby, moving nice bags of evergreen. The young cats copped a few of those then bounced from the scene. Gave Dude a pound and hug. It's been mad years since his face seen. I exited out the building while he was building with his other team. Held a cab to the Bronx to check out my people's baby Storm, who was hustling with his brother Sean and his loud-ass cousin Norm. Peeped them in the park where it's half dark and lightly dim. Sitting with some friends, smoking and drinking and counting dividends. As I got a little closer, one homie left his post just to peep me. Called my people's name out so he could not act unfriendly. Acknowledgement confirmed, so they stopped. We walked and talked. They said, "Peace, King, my brother. Oh, it's good to see you back in New York, King."
Hey, King.
Yo.
Before you say who's next, he enters into the cipher. J. Rob is in the building.
What's going on, bro?
What's happening?
Rob, the wise son.
It is
Good,
I,
bro.
Hello.
ladies and gentlemen and ladies.
Introducing, reintroducing.
King, it's up to you,
Hey,
man.
brother. J. Rob, you gonna jump right in?
Come on, man. This is me you talking to.
All right, let's get it, bro.
Y'all are something else. Yeah, I got something for you. Check it out. Once upon a time, there was white houses and white towers and people who exercised white-only wonder twin powers, just like water fountains, bus depots, and lunch counters, people that were ignorant of their own persuasion because in America, the best thing in life was to be Caucasian. But see, you can only keep a black man down for so long, and as they say in the song, says that we're going to keep marching on. But enough of that. You see, we fought against margin lines and chalk lines and in between the red lines, no homes in this neighborhood lines, and all because the color lines are from lying eyes. Yes, all men are created equal. And despite the abuse, there's no greater place than a patriotic black people. Then say why. I dare you to say to me, how do I have the nerve to demand equality from a system that never wanted me to be free? Then you remember me when my vote means so much to you. When they say way before that on my memory lapse, but then again, they just say that we were just over broke, but then why? Oh, why? Oh, why? But hey, black people, here we go again. I need help for you. It's time to vote again. But just like my great granddaddy lies before me, I'm gonna need all of y'all people to vote. Oh yeah? Well, once again, at that end, I believe that my lies didn't lie before me and I didn't see it through the lying eyes. But then again, here we go back to what y'all call the status quo. So I say no. See, needing my vote comes with a little bit more than what you're asking me because we don't demand a whole lot the way we're supposed to be. But then you'll talk about black people still have equality. Nigga, please. Stop lying to me. Because for us, once upon a time seems to keep happening every time. I guess it's time for black people to draw a line and stop the crimes, stop the strife. Because it's about time that we let go of all those things that keep us apart. Y'all need to start appreciating life. How about we go right back to that start? I'm just asking. In peace.
That's my brother right there. My brother right there.
All right.
Woo!
Nice.
Woo!
Let's get to it.
You put crowd noise behind that? Are you serious?
See, when the J-Rob, when the build, see, it's no way he could have known y'all was on that vibe because he just got in the studio. He just came on when King was going. So that's that energy, man. I appreciate J-Rob for coming, man. And you just adding on, man. You building on to what they got going on today too, man. Salute.
I'm just a humble servant to the poetry god, so thank you for having me.
No doubt. Appreciate you, brother. Hey, we gonna rock and roll with Nita right now.
Oh.
Hey, I learned from the cousin.
That's not fair.
Wow. Go ahead, Nita.
Okay. I'm going to change it up a little bit. And it's called The Chair. Okay. Sitting in the darkness, waiting in the chair.
Hey, Nita,
I feel the
Nita,
warmth
you
of
probably got
breath
to
to my
start it.
air.
Go ahead, Nita, start again.
Oh, okay. 1 second. I think my.
King, she might have dropped for a second. I know Jazzy dropped. You want to go with somebody else?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, Nita, you keep fading out.
Nita's back? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Nita? Did she freeze again?
Yeah, she froze again.
All right. You know what, Nicole, go right ahead.
Oh, I thought you was gonna let J-Rob
No,
get in on
you.
it. I'm just saying.
Come on, girl. We talking to you right now. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Let's get it in.
You're so wrong.
Is Nita back? Is Nita back? Hold on.
I know
I ain't trying to take
Nicole is right
nobody's
here.
shot.
I think so.
Look, Poetic, I ain't trying to take nobody's shot. So she's back. She's back.
I feel you.
Yo, Nicole
Sorry,
is a
I think
point
the
guard.
reception is.
All right. Hey, Nita, you good, Nita?
Yeah, I think the reception's a bit poor at the moment. Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
no doubt. Yeah, we hear you.
Okay.
We hear you.
Okay.
All right. Okay. It's called The Chair. Sitting in the darkness, waiting in the chair. I feel the warmth close to my ear. As his moist, sultry tongue caresses my lobe, I begin to drip as I anticipate what comes next. The rope. Like a snake in a basket slides over my thighs and I am hypnotized. The core strength of it binds my wrist and I am helpless and he knows that I cannot resist. I feel him tie the knots and I wish the length of it were the length of him inside of me. But that's not the game that we play today. I am his captive, his submissive, and he shall have me his way. I yearn with writhing rhythm, a melody that calls him to take me right there in the chair, to immerse his seed deep in my nest. I sense my titillation amusing him, and my legs widen, unbidden, and his tongue begins its caress. Not yet, he whispers, master knows best. Creamed and moist, what comes next? I am bare, I am bound to the chair in nothing but heels and blindfold I wear. He knows my hunger, and I know my salacious smile is his invitation, and I hear that the welcome, familiar unzipping of and my lips is his welcome and familiar scent, and my tongue is
Yeah, it's kind of murky with the reception. I know it's a lot of bad weather right now, and for those that's watching in the chat, know that Nita is all the way in London, and at the end of the day, we dealing with technology, and technology is good, but sometimes it ain't that great.
Oh, could you not hear
Nita,
me?
yeah, it was choppy, and it's nothing you could do about it, Nita. We really appreciate it.
Okay.
There's nothing you could do about it.
Definitely.
Go ahead, King.
All right. Right now, we're going to rock with Gina Storm.
All right. Damn, I don't know what I want to do after that. She had a lot of hot words in it. It makes me feel some type of way. Oh, okay. This is easy. I got something I can always go to. My go-to is love. So I'm going to title this piece Prince Charming. I kissed a lot of frogs in my life, and it's been alarming. I'm talking about I should have warts all over my body. There were some guys that told me some lies, and I believed them immediately. And the thing that happened to me essentially was that I had to realize that there was no Prince Charming coming for me. See, I could sit in this castle in a tower with no long hair to let down and be your Rapunzel, and I would still have the love that burned in my heart and soul every single day. And all I'd want was somebody to come in my life and not make me cry at night and pray, dear God, why you send this bum my way? I cannot take another fuckboy. I promise you, not today. So Prince Charmings sometimes do exist, but when they don't be remiss. Still keep your head high and your crown straight and understand one thing about yourself. It's never going to be too late. Real love can find you if it's looking for you and you don't have to search for it. Just be open and receptive to what the universe has to bring and you will come to it. That love that you're seeking is inside yourself, sis. So hold on to yourself, wrap your arms around you and love you with yourself because you can do it best. A man will see the way that you care about yourself and the love that you give yourself every single day. Then he'll be down on his black ashy knees and the one who has to pray. He will be sitting at the foot of your throne, kissing your feet and worshiping to your noni because he needs to know that you are his one and only. So don't ever worry about how many frogs that you've kissed and how many broken hearts that you've had and all the love that was missed. No, love yourself best, first and last, and every point in between. Know that you, even without a king, are a queen, and never settle for second, last, or any other position on his team. If you can't be the one and only, then keep him running. Tell him to move around and don't come back to your low anymore. The best thing that I can tell you about you is that you can love yourself. And if the princes that come around calling are not charming, then it shouldn't be alarmed when you're not having it. No more. I will not kiss another frog. I will not have another broken heart. I will love myself like I haven't before, but this is where I start. On this very day, I had to claim all the love that I was giving away. It wasn't for free. It cost me dearly. So when you love yourself first, you're not looking for Prince Charming. In peace.
Yes. Thank you.
Nice.
Pushing through the night.
Damn. That's what
Okay,
we going.
Gina. Okay, Gina.
Hey, poetic.
Thank you.
Hey, J. Rob, this was Gina Storm's first day. She has definitely been the leadoff hitter. She set the vibe each round, so whew, whew.
Okay.
Yeah, brother.
Okay.
Poetic. You right up next, brother.
Okay, brother.
Yes. Okay.
Poetic, your camera dropped for a second.
Is it back?
Nah.
No, you went dark, King.
I went dark. Not sure what happened.
We can hear you, but we can't see you.
The shadow.
And that's exactly who you are right now. You're like the
I'm a
invisible
shadow.
man. Just a quick question until he gets his camera back. What genres are we talking? Are we just jumping around from consciousness to romantic to romanticism to
Whatever.
We all
spiritual?
over the place.
Oh,
It's a
okay,
platter. J. Rob, it's a platter, J. Rob.
okay.
Because I know you bring steam.
I just need to know. Because Nicole is in the building, so I got to make sure I step up my game. And Nita in here, so and then I see Jazzy and Jules and dog. When you're in the building with Gina Storm, if you don't come correct, it's like, why am I here?
Right.
And then I got Poetic in the building. That's Wolverine to the get down. So if I can't come correct,
come on, Batman. Come on, Batman.
I'm just saying.
Batman.
I'm just saying. So, well, he's back. So Poetic, the mic is yours.
All right.
No doubt.
I'm gonna do this piece called "Last Time Sheets." Do you know how hard it was to change my sheets and lose the scent of you since the moment you hit the streets? Not knowing if the last time I was deep inside you, as I tucked in each corner of the fitted sheet, it's true. I thought about just how you gripped them so. As I was feeling you ooze all over me, and I know when you stepped outside and you looked back and said no more would he do me like that. After I stepped back and looked patiently waiting at how the bed was indicating, tell her to come back so we can pick up where we left off. The bed squeaked as I continued caressing it, and I let out a cough. Thinking to myself, she's so damn tempting. She's expressed she's no longer visiting because her emotions are tied to her orgasms, and the way I make her come performs the wettest exorcisms. Making my bed for the last time from her sends a devilish grin across my face because I'm a pleaser. Then I put on a top sheet that either ends up on the floor or at the bottom of our feet. Watching you moan and call out my name, administering sheer pleasure to your body, and baby, the way you came as I lay down that top sheet, we try to be discreet because the amount of passion that drips all over, and you bend over and nickname me Rover, this level of penetration, as you grip and tighten with domination, then I'm reminded as I insert the pillows into the pillowcases, watching your many love faces pressed against the soft plush pillows while I make love to you in the night shadows, not thinking this is our last time. It doesn't matter if we're no longer in our prime. We just want to make love till the sun rises. And the times and thoughts about how good you feel and how good you taste no more disguises. The last time has me self-pleasuring, touching, massaging, stroking, and feeling so upset that this just might be the last place I get to feel you in my space. So for now, I will just bust all over my hands, not knowing if this is never the plan. So hey, sexy, I got fresh sheets for you to mess. Ooze, cream, I must confess. I love it. So please, just do it. And that's that piece.
Really?
Whoa.
That's where we at.
Whoa.
That's where we at.
Whoa.
I mean,
I wasn't ready.
Rover, won't you come over? God.
Nita started it. Nita started it.
God.
Yeah.
We're entering the dark sessions.
I know.
Wow.
You know,
Hey, we gonna flow up next with Jazzy on this one.
they might start calling King Vaughn Harper.
Look.
Wow. Wow.
I didn't even have nothing like hot and steamy for you guys. I was like,
No, you do whatever you need to do. Cause I'm about to tip out. Like
I was gonna do a old.
Girl, you go ahead and talk about Jesus if you want to.
Oh no. I'm so sorry. I had it and then I lost it.
mm-mm.
Sorry. Y'all about to skip me?
No. We're waiting.
So how was everyone's day?
Hey, no one killed themselves at work, so my day was good.
Yeah.
Real talk. That's a win.
Did I delete it?
Hey Jazz, I'm gonna rotate back to you.
Thank
All
you. I'm so
All right.
sorry.
Jules, we're gonna rock off with you, okay?
Okay.
I'll find it.
This is called When My Lover Arrives.
Oh,
Who will I be when my lover arrives? What will I see when I look into his eyes? What things will he do that will take me by surprise? What will he touch first? My face, my hair, my lips, my thighs? How will he walk? Like the sun, I suppose, brightening, lightening up the scene anywhere that he goes. I've been waiting to feel his warmth. I wonder if he knows. I'll bring the water and he'll bring the heat. Together we'll make our gardens grow. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick. Each minute is an hour. Each hour is a day. Each day feels like a very long year. The time, it keeps on ticking. So much more than I can bear. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick. Who will I be when my lover arrives? And what will I see when I look into his eyes? Love, of course. That's all there ever was. That's all there ever will be. He's been waiting too.
Tick tock. Tick tock.
TikTok.
Beautiful.
Check the watch.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
That was dope. Real dope.
Oh yeah.
Fly high.
No doubt.
Jazzy, you good or you want me to rotate around?
I'm good. I found it. So this is like this is like a much older one. This is like when I first started doing it. This was like one of the first poems I did. There's no fucking way I survived carrying a whole human for 9 months, pushing them out of my forsaken vagina, bleed for 7 days without fucking dying, and you can't respect me. When the world views you as another black nigga lost, up to no good, good for nothing Negro, I battle those words with no swords and remind you that you got this. You are king. Walk into your light. Everything's going to be okay. But the minute shit doesn't go your way, and maybe I'm not having a good day, I become your dumb bitch. And all of a sudden, what bathed you last night? My pussy is trash, and you don't even know why you fuck with me. Are we talking about the same trash pussy that you tell me constantly, baby? I swear to God, if you give my shit away, I'll kill you and that bitch ass nigga. Oh, that pussy. Sit down. Don't you know that we are what makes the world go round? Your mother carried you almost for 9 months upside down, and while you were a pain in her ribs, you grew up to be a pain in our ass. Oh, got a cold. I'm about to die ass. Can't do shit for myself, but can't admit I need my own woman ass. Wouldn't have made it this far if she wasn't riding my ass. Glad she here so I don't gotta suck my own dick ass. Wouldn't have no clean clothes if she didn't wash them old ass. And glad she was here to cook dinner because I didn't know what to do with the meat in the sink, old ass. I mean, I'm popping a lot of shit, but seriously, I got your back. And know that you're gonna respect me as I do you. Because contrary to popular belief, nigga, we get tired too. That was
Jazz, stay coming through.
Oh, I love that.
Wow.
Bring it.
Yes,
Bring
yes.
it. Yes,
Wow.
That was
yes.
worth the wait.
Yes,
Came
yes,
with
yes.
She came with that woman's registration piece.
Yes, she did.
Wow.
Love
Woo!
that, Jazzy.
Yeah. Nicole,
Yeah,
you
that
live
was-
on stage, yo.
Hey,
What's up?
Nicole, you need a cigarette?
Yes, yes.
I know. I'm
I'm
about to
good.
light a cigar in here. Yeah. Jazzy's nothing to play with. I'm gonna go on mute.
All right, so let me see. My thing is crazy. All right, I call this release. My stomach feels like a rope tied up in knots. I buckle over like a child in the fetal position because of the pain. It's hard to breathe normal, so I take quick, short breaths. My eyes feel as though they want to swell shut. I'm not scared, but I can feel the trembles in my body. There's a salty taste on the edge of my lips. Could it be death? My mind is moving 1,000,000 miles per second. Well, it probably is, but I can't count that fast. I pray for some kind of way out of my misery. For some reason, it never arrives. You would think I was gonna die, right? No, in actuality, I'm only trying to cry my sorrows away.
Okay.
Nice, Nicole.
I see you.
Nice.
Nicole.
I see you.
All right.
Very nice, Nicole.
Listen, Nita, can you say that poem you did before you was breaking up with your signal and everything like that?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, can you repeat that one again so the audience can hear it? We get that little technology thing going.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay. All right. It was called The Chair.
Okay.
Okay. Sitting in the darkness, waiting in the chair, I feel the warmth of his breath close to my ear. As his moist, sultry poetry tongue caresses my lobe. I begin to drip as I anticipate what comes next. The rope. And like a snake in a basket, it slides over my thighs, and I am hypnotized. The core strength of it binds my wrist, and I am helpless, and he knows that I cannot resist. I feel him tie the knots, and I wish the length of it were the length of him inside of me, but that's not the game we play today. I am his captive. I am his submissive, and he shall have me his way. I yearn with rising rhythm, a melody that calls him to take me right there in the chair, to immerse his seed deep into my nest. And I sense my titillation amusing him, and my legs widen and unbidden, and his tongue begins its caress. Not yet, he whispers. And moist, nothing but heels and a blindfold that I wear, and he knows my hunger, and I know that my salacious smile is his invitation, and I hear the welcome, familiar unzipping of his fly, and then dancing near my lips is his intoxicating welcome and familiar scent, and my tongue escapes its cave, and yes, sir, I consent.
Wow.
Yeah, that right there was worth the wait.
Definitely. I love that.
Like a snake biting them thighs. Okay.
Right.
I see you.
That was beautiful.
I see you.
Beautiful.
She's
Like a snake.
she's his submissive. Mm.
Yeah, man,
We
you
might
heard
need
that
to
before?
rename the show. Wow.
Yeah,
This is
call
a
it.
piece I wrote called Hello. Okay. Look inside of your world, seeing how you live inside it. Shows me how amazing and beautiful you are within your inner and outer appearance. Enjoying time within each other's presence as I highlight a mystery like the universe. Life around the existence of the unknown, illuminating in settings of darkness. As I explore with my intuition, my only vision is to carry out my heart mission. Sleep with mindfulness of how you rest is. Wake up, sending out my thoughtfulness. Real men have not disappeared. We are the sun waiting to shine on your forgotten days. Finding the right time to bring rays of care, compassion, and true consideration. Opening the curtain that was closed to the feelings of your not right now moment. Gradually offering a place for the heart, mind, and soul to relax, chill, and be comfortable. How does one enter the maze of what you figure to be lost and hard to find? Speak to my undivided attention because I am all ears to what you say and you want in your life. King.
All right, my brother. Coming
Bruh.
through slam, bro.
You
I love that,
dropped a
King.
couple of you dropped some gems in that joint right there.
Yeah.
Bars.
Yeah,
Thank you, brother.
you dropped some gems in there. I'm like,
Mm.
I'm a fan.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you, brother.
Definitely.
We're going to rotate around. We're going to start this one off. Jules, you got the floor.
What? I'm not ready.
No? All right.
No.
All right, J-Rob, we're going to start off with you, my brother.
Ooh. Yeah, this one is called COVID Late Night. She called me up late one night out of a sound sleep and said, "What are you doing? I got a surprise for you, baby. I need you to wake up." Not really reprimanding, but oh so demanding, and she wanted me to hear what she was doing. She said she's a little bit tipsy after a night of sippy, and judging by the way she was talking, she didn't have to admit, but I could tell by her heavy breathing as she was touching and rubbing it in circles, sliding one, then two fingers inside of her warmth. So then she began to tell me really dirty stories of the way that she was and when she was breathing heavier with moans and memories, telling me things that she loves to do while she's on her knees, giving me a bird's eye view by ear of how dirty she could really be. And then later on in that conversation looked like because of the things that she wanted to do to me. And then she let out a soft moan. And I heard her bed squeak. I heard her bed buck. She said that she loved being touched with a nana, but she really wanted to fuck But since I was in my place and just too far away, she wanted me to listen to her as she reaches for her toy and started to play that very night tune that she continues to play and have the nerve to touch herself in places that I could only listen to. And the more and the more and the more I listened, the more excited I got. Listening to her turn herself on even got me hot, even biting my bottom lip at the thought of just what she could be possibly doing on the other side of that phone, waking me up in the middle of the night, listening to this, watching her in my mind scream loudly and having breathing climax in ways that she wouldn't have done if we was in person because of the fantasy that she wanted to live out. Made it more than just intense, made her more the murmur, and the louder during she got to her crescendo consisting of more heavy breathing, she said, "Damn, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you for these telecommunication orgasms." And since she was alone, the next thing I knew, there was nothing but dead silence on the other end of the phone because she left. And all I had was just her dirty thoughts, a hard on, and a dial tone. In peace.
That's my brother right there. Yes, sir, J-Rob. Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Yes, sir.
Hey, King.
Yes, sir.
King. We gonna
Ooh.
one of the poets who just dropped. Oh, okay.
I'm
Gina
trying to
Storm dropped. But
Mike.
poetic has to leave us.
Oh, okay.
family
My mic was
early.
messed up. Yeah.
So Poetic's gonna give us one last one before he starts his show for the night. Take it away, brother.
Absolutely. The title of this piece is called What If? What if you and I can become one? Bathe nude under the sun, run away from reality together, indulge in an atmosphere full of whenever, wherever our desire takes us, whatever our pleasure fulfills for us, we can be just what we want to be. For being close to you is everything to me. What if you gave me your heart and I enclosed it in my ribcage to protect it as we start this love revolutionary journey that has my mind consumed with loving you, and they look at us as this perfect union, not knowing how hard we had to fight and deal with confusion. What if we had a lifetime together so we can be forever in an eternal bliss, no matter how often I leave you for the day? My excitement and anticipation returning home to your lips so I can kiss each day gives me the hope and reassurance that this love is not happenstance. I'll hold your words if I love you in my spirit. So when I close my eyes, I hear it. That means that each time I blink, your love is all I hear and think. Just thinking about your existence gives me joy. What if I were to sit back and enjoy all the beauty that I see within you, your amazing heart and devotion? I see your excitement when you see me. I never want to lose the expressive romance I see, the power of your heightened awareness of how love in the AM, noonday, and PM is completeness. And I'm the recipient of all this good loving. My cup runneth over with this blessing I'm getting. Tell me, what if I drowned in your ocean? The waves rippling and pulling me closer. I mean, I can swim, and going against your current is nothing I want to fight, but rather be consumed and sent off into your emotional abyss just for another kiss. What if I just rub your back, eliminate that panic attack, caress your body for your pleasure, give you comfort because you're my hidden treasure? Enough what ifs. Can I make you mine? Please say yes, baby. That's fine. I love you. I love you. In peace.
Peace, peace, peace,
Peace.
peace.
One love, one mic, y'all. I'll see y'all next week.
That was beautiful.
Thanks,
Yo,
Poetic.
Poetic,
Bye.
I'll see you on the show in a little while.
All right, brothers.
Beautiful.
All right.
Thank you, ladies.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Oh.
Wow. In the words of
Because
A
we gonna
King,
spin around or yeah.
in the words of DMX, that's your man. That's your man.
No doubt. No doubt. We gonna spin around, cuz, or you still got time?
I got about
What is he mute?
I got about a half an hour.
Okay. Gina, you right up next.
All right, it's on me.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, y'all been bringing this heat. I gotta see what I got in my arsenal for that. You know what? Real talk. This will be easy. I'm gonna title this freestyle. You can get it. I usually don't do this. I'll be honest with you. I'm a lady in the streets. You know how that phrase goes. But it's not like I'm trying to be a freak in the sheets. You know what I'm trying to say to you is I'm putting it on a platter. I'm serving it up. I actually prepared a full course meal and I'm going to feed you first. I don't want you to be hungry or your stomach to be growling while I'm going to get all my satisfaction. I need you to understand that I want action, not just simple words. I know all that stuff that you talked about and all the things that you heard, but I need you to bring it. And I'm talking about go berserk, and it needs to be absurd. I'm talking about something that I never had simply. My legs and arms are double jointed, so I want you to bend and mold and reshape me. I want you to turn me upside down, flip me 2 times, and then when I land on your face, I need you to, before you taste me, say your grace. Thank my parents for having me and my grandparents for having them. I want you to use your beard as your bib and catch every drop and let one piece get away. Am I there? Okay. People need to stop calling my phone. Not let one drop get away. This is what I need to let you understand. And all I have to say, you can get it. I'm talking about immediately, not after a while, but right now. I have been waiting for this time for so long that all I can do now is sit here, think about what you do to me and moan. I'm talking about I'm going to point my toes and arch my back, roll my eyes back in my head, cuss you out and give you a smack, and you're still going to have it all together and know what you need to do immediately thereafter. I'm talking about I will lay it out for you like a blueprint. I'm going to give it to you like this is instructions in the job that you need to keep, that you've been always trying to get. Put that work in, sir. I'm not talking about just a little bit. I want sweat to be dripping off your brows and the tip of your nose. I want you to put my thighs around your shoulders and me to be your earmuffs, and it's not even cold. Just understand this. This is going to be the soul food that you needed for your snow, not just a mere snack. No, I want to feed you completely. And then when I've had all that I can have, I might let you go to sleep. And if I don't, it's going to be tap you on that ass for round 2. But remember what I first told you. You can get it in peace.
Woo!
Hey, yo, check this out.
Hey, listen.
I'll be
Hey,
right. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'm not fucking with you.
Oh my God.
J-Rob don't know me like this. J-Rob don't know this. Y'all started it. Just know y'all started it.
I'm gonna just tell you that you saying that around J-Rob, he gonna bring the thunder. He gonna bring.
That's why he's up next.
I'm feeding off the sexual energy.
He wanted to get some ice water.
You are.
A towel.
You are.
Cold rag.
Boy,
And a cigar.
Thank you, poets.
Thank
you. I thank everybody.
Wow. I need 2 cigarettes, please.
I'm gonna have to
need a
roll
carton.
something up. I don't smoke
I
cigarettes.
know.
That was beautiful.
You might want to twist something up.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to.
Very nice.
I'm gonna put one in the air. I'm gonna put one in the air for real.
Wow.
Look, Gina putting a lot of stuff in the air. She's doing back flips and everything else. So
He is.
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, you back, brothers? All right, man.
Tickets is real cheap right now.
Wow. Woo. Okay.
You got a bogey in there. See? He said it was too much.
I'm not ready to hit my pillow. Like, I need some time alone.
Lord,
I'm somewhere different right now. Don't mind me, y'all.
Look.
Yeah, my brother, you was up next, man.
Yeah, I don't even have erotic poetry.
Oh, really?
Y'all did that.
Yeah, my brother.
Wow.
Gina, you a lying ass. This cigar's for you. This cigar's for you, Gina.
Thank you, J-Rob. Hold on, let me light up.
Wow.
We can do this together.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I'm up next. Okay, check this out. This piece is called "Turn Off the Lights" because I was feeling some Teddy Pendergrass a little while ago. Close the door. Hold my hand and walk with me into romantic Neverland. Turn off the lights until there is nothing except triple black darkness, and let me see you in all of your verbal nudity. Look at me until your eyes adjust to the darkness and feel this like you were somewhere trapped in another dimension, engulfed by my own moans among the stars, and let me find new ways to connect your goosebumps to your naughty words that you like to whisper. And all those tender bumps that are on your skin that read like braille as I'm licking you along every fibers with my tongue, and some sort of carnage that reads the word fuck for unlawful carnal knowledge. Let me define and redefine the lines along the nerve endings of your spine with wet kisses that lead me to all there is to make your moans sound like melodic hummingbirds during mating season. I see that you make the darkness look really good in third person, and let's make the darkness a menage a trois in this whole session as you come to your senses. And then I want you to kiss and lick and get up off this stiff dick as soon as you can receive what I whisper, for you to stick your tongue in and out and dart with a hearty anticipation of what I might just put on your tongue or in your mouth in different ways to turn you on to a mutually satisfying meal, because this is me and you. You ready for this? See, I want that meal that allows us to shift positions with your back against my chest, sliding into you with your lips in my dimples while cupping and squeezing your nipples. You see, I want your whispers to sound like this once again while I'm navigating deep oceanic throats and sounds and moans and cries and deep warm drops of explosions that seep deep within the drenches of your phallus. While calming heartbeats are just like still waters that slow down the crescendo that allows her to drift into a deep REM, while one teardrop kisses her cheek as proof that the darkness was the perfect partner for this ménage à trois that never touched her but touched her to the point where we were all touched in the orgasmic bliss that was sealed with a kiss, just so that you know how much I like it. Every time you put your tongue in my dimples and tell me that you want to fuck in peace.
Annie up. Annie up. Annie up. Annie
All
up.
right, Jazzy.
Let me just dry up this poetry thing we got going on. I find myself caught up daily thinking of how I can weave my way into your heart. And not just around it, but woven all the way through, trying to heal every fracture, every broken piece from what your past has done to you. I've prayed for you countless times, every time you cross my mind, wondering what you were doing on the days I didn't see you, didn't kiss you, didn't please you. This chemistry is something kind of different, and in it, I've been complacent. To every ex that I lost, I found more of myself carefully reconstructing this puzzle. And even though I thought I had all my pieces together, I was wrong. There was an extra lyric missing to my song, but I found you. And together we're the perfect tune. From nightfalls to beach waves to perfect sounds of morning traffic, my heart had to trap it. And I speak of this soul, this character, this God in human form who I adorn. I pray you continue to let me hear what was taken for granted. I want you to trust me like I was made just for you, planted. I promise to love you a million ways for each one thing I love about you, to speak life into you daily, to help your dreams soar, to never let you go hungry as long as you got me. Be my positive to this negative in this life's battery. I want to forever be your charge, your energy, your vibe, your boosting, the praises you sing. And what's so crazy is I haven't even met you yet. So I still have time to become my best. And once we cross paths, we can figure out the rest. Dear future husband, this is my quest. Peace.
Oh, Chuck.
Lovely.
Oh man,
was
I got
beautiful.
the answer to that poem. I got the answer to that poem. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just have the answer to her poem.
You're feeling inspired.
Nita, you right up next.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
That was really lovely.
No, flies crap.
Who's next?
Nita?
Did you say it was me? Oh,
Yes, ma'am.
okay. Okay. I call this one my Dear John letter. Dear John, you make me want to rise from my pillow and pen poetry. I don't know what it is that knowing you has done to me. I want you to know since I did the first time I saw you. Have all the elements of a schoolgirl crush, but there was nothing girlish about the burgeoning volcano between my thighs and the ensuing flow that would make me wish that my underwear would melt away. If only wishes could come true. I would rub the genie from your lamp and ask what I could do to get a taste of your magic. But let me stop right about physicality. You should know that it was also the light in your eyes, the richness of your soul, the sincerity in your tone, and the compassion in your heart that strutted like a peacock on display that so touched me and made me want to hold your hand and walk barefoot in the sand while the sun sets and the moon prepares to majestically shine her approval on our connection manifest. That's it.
Okay.
Beautiful, just beautiful.
Everybody forgets
That
to
was
All
very
right.
moving.
everybody snaps their fingers, but they forget to unmute their mic.
Right. I know I did.
Thank you.
No, that was definitely dope. Cole, you next up the bat. Let's go, baby.
I'll be writing stuff down because I think you might be skipping over.
Don't worry about who skipped over. You just worry about having your thing and do your thing.
All right, so I call this the questionable journey. The questionable journey. After hearing that I had a way with words, you wanted a personalized rhyme. Even though we only come to know each other for a short time, I know I got skills and I always aim to please. So I decided to drop a line or two with comments and ease. You say you're feeling me, and I must agree I'm vibing too. But when all is said and done, what can we really do? You reside there, I live here. There's so much distance between us. So again, what can we really do? I'm not sure what this thing we bumped into will lead. However it goes, I will take the ride until the road runs out. Brief or long, I want to see what it may all be about. So if I trip only exits at the road called friendship, I will gladly accept that mutual choice. And thank you so much for being my host while I reflect on the enjoyable time I spent with you the most.
All right.
Come on now. Come on now.
Yes,
Come on now.
yes.
Bringing it
Come on
in.
now.
Jules, you good? All right.
Yes.
Let's go, baby. Rock it out.
Okay. All right. This is called Bitches Brew. Kool-Aid and tamarinds, pineapples and cherries. This is chicken wings and black-eyed peas and collard greens and Christmas. This is cornbread, 2 slices, honey butter dripping slow. This is scalesies and double dutch. 1, 2, 3, here we go. Red light, green light, 1, 2, 3. This is park jams and roller skates and candy yams, marshmallows, not raisins, if you please. This is bus rides and city lights and old men in poppy shirts calling me mommy while they serve me bubble gum. This is first kisses and birthday wishes. This is Brooklyn Bridge, Shea Stadium, the FDR, and the Bruckner. This is colleges and universities, denied promotions and 70-hour work weeks that should have been 40. This is No Babies Born. This is Love, Lost, and Lawn. This is trips around the world, a few makings of the woman who was once a little girl. This is my bitches brew.
Woo!
That's that Miles Davis bitches brew, girl. I heard you.
Woo,
I heard you. That's that Miles Davis bitches brew.
All the way. All the way.
woo.
Hmm.
Chips is all the way on the table tonight.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yes, sir.
This is a
Love
poem
your
I titled
bitches,
called
yeah.
Who.
Mm.
When I step in my new shoes, searching for my new groove. Same time she looking for a boo who makes her body move. Laid back, reserved, and cool, walking as if I'm old school. My old daddy Papa Smooth, checking woman latitude. That scent of a perfume send my thoughts out the jungle. My inner roar explore the possibilities, the huddle. That's if all work out, become the brother to her night. Perhaps wake up in the morning to a nice breakfast delight. Therefore, my conversation will be, what is your life expectation? Right now, what are you facing besides looking amazing? Planning for a date and we escape world of employment. Find somewhere nice and quiet to avoid any annoyance. Speak like a Washington. Flirt as if I'm an Atterbury. Neither one of us will worry about time, no need to hurry. Share a smile upon each other's face as we search each other's eyes. The moment fresh and new, maybe we can just improvise. King.
Don't improvise, boy. Don't you improvise. Tell that
Yes.
story, bruh.
Yes.
Tell that story, bruh.
Thank you.
I love that, King.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody. It was real fly tonight. You know what I mean? Everybody got it in. It was dope, fresh. Love, peace, and poetry. You know, hey, we gonna rock it out again. You know,
Hey, for
so
anybody in
Quinn,
everybody in the chat, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share. If you're in the private Facebook group, you can never share the video because it's a private group. But you can definitely share the YouTube channel as well as the assisting page and the Let's Talk page. These poets tonight, I said Magnificent Seven, but it was eight. Like they just, woo, they brought that fire. And every Tuesday we like to do the show at 8 o'clock, and each week is getting better and better. And it's like everybody's saying they want more, so this is a good thing. So I appreciate you guys tonight. I have to say I gotta hear my peoples one last time though. J Rob, close us out, please, brother.
Oh, my dude. My dude. I got one or two pieces that matter of fact, you know what? This is the answer to the piece that sister just did. And it's called Dear Future Wife.
Yes.
Dear future wife. Before you hold out your hand and declare that you're looking for a man in me, hear me out. And let me ask you something. Are you ready? Are you ready to forgive all those past hurts, unwanted advances by romantic predators just to have your prayers answered? Are you ready? For someone to pay attention to you, to wake you up every so often just to say thank you to you. Are you ready? To have a hard days and fine nights filled with imperfections, attentions to lost details in your romantic life, and stop looking for a walking Jesus Christ. I'm asking you, girl, are you ready? To be happy and occasionally cry for someone to declare that until the day he dies, he will be everything you deserve and then some. Are you ready? Are you ready to find happiness in the arms of forever and give real love a chance just one more time and embrace the essence of your fondest wishes with Trinity kisses? Are you ready? Are you ready to meet a man that's not rich, not poor, not perfect in any way, but will go to the ends of the earth just to make you happy? May occasionally hurt you, may hurt your feelings, but will beg for forgiveness because while all men are not created equal, none of us are perfect, and not being perfect starts with me. But baby, when you're ready to dismiss the wish from a fake bucket list of skewed dreams based on someone else's definition of happiness that doesn't belong to your heart, I need you to listen to it. And stop looking at your GPS for the directions to where he's at, because I've already introduced myself to you. Because a good heart and a warm soul deserves a good home. And right now I'm carrying a spare key. So I'm going to ask you for one last time. Are you ready because I've been ready and waiting ever since I found out that you existed. So I'm here to ask you for the last time, baby, are you ready? Because I am. In peace.
With that, we will see you guys next week. Thanks for joining the show.
Beautiful.
And
Thank you, everybody.
appreciate all you guys watching on YouTube,
I'm definitely
Facebook,
ready.
and Periscope.